My wife offered to take a photo of me, but the next second, she pushed me off the cliff. She wanted to seize my property and fall in love with someone else, but she didn't know that I wasn't dead. A passing beggar saved me. This beggar was extraordinary. He chanted a spell and took me into a mysterious space. I woke up from the shock. The beggar didn't explain much. Perhaps it was fate's arrangement. He gave me an iPhone 30, saying that this phone could not only make calls, but also predict what would happen in the future. After giving his instructions, he disappeared. I thought it was a dream. When I woke up, I had already returned home, but that phone was real. It was exactly as the beggar had described. I didn't know whether to be happy or afraid. Later, I went out with doubts, planning to sell the phone for money. But at that moment, the phone warned me that a flower pot would fall from the front in 3 seconds. I didn't believe it, but the prediction came true soon after. I gave up the idea of selling the phone and immediately went back home to take shelter. At home, I accidentally heard my parents planning to visit the Stone Pagoda scenic spot tomorrow. At first, I didn't pay much attention, but then the phone reminded me that the Stone Pagoda would collapse accidentally tomorrow and no one would survive. I immediately told my parents about this and persuaded them to cancel the trip. My parents agreed casually. I felt relieved and went back to my room to sleep, thinking that the danger to my parents had passed. But when I woke up the next day, I found that my parents had secretly left without telling me. I didn't dare to think too much, hurriedly stopped a taxi at the door, hoping it was not too late. Fortunately, I arrived at the entrance of the scenic spot within 10 minutes. I rushed to the tourists, stopped them from entering, and explained the upcoming disaster. But no one believed me. They thought I was making trouble and hit me. Even my parents, who loved me the most, thought so. In the end, everyone entered the scenic spot. I was both helpless and desperate. Inside the scenic spot, tourists began to share the surrounding scenery with their friends. But at that moment, cracks suddenly appeared on the stone pagodas. In an instant, all the stone pagodas collapsed with a bang. No one survived.